Goats in a bad way for week 3. We got to get to it. Right to it. Chris, first pick. You're up.
I'm going to go to, in honor of our Sky Sports, I'm going to Big Ben, Big Ben, Big Ben, Big Ben. Yeah, there's time we need a tune-up, maybe a clock change altogether. It's disaster time. I don't really know. I mean, I just can't actually believe what I'm seeing from Big Ben. It's bad decisions. It's unaware of situational football. It's holding the ball too long. It's the loss of reality at times to think he still can make a play that he made 10 years ago and he's going to run around the pocket and make 7 guys miss and give a stiff arm and throw the ball. I can't believe it. And it's not all on him because the offense is not great either. I understand that. And there's some offensive line issues and they still can't run the ball, but I did not think it would look like this. It's pretty damn bad.
I think he's going to retire during the season. I think he's going to end up on injured reserve and never come back. I think that's what's going to happen. I really do.
I wouldn't be shocked.
That's a prediction.
I think
it's not a report.
Now. Yeah.
The way it's going now, there's going to be a point where he recognizes, you know what, we're not going to have a shot at Super Bowl win number 7. We're not even going to be competitive from the standpoint of getting to the playoffs. Maybe we get a wild card berth. My arm, my leg, my hip, my elbow, my whatever. I think that'll be his face-saving way to walk off into the sunset if it continues the way that it is. It could change, but that's the way it could go. Yeah. I got to go Matt Nagy. It's the lowest of the low-hanging fruit. You're not going to have an offense that's ready for your rookie quarterback. You plug him into the Andy Dalton offense, and you get the result that you got in Cleveland with 9 sacks of your rookie quarterback, and now real questions about who the quarterback's going to be this week. And at this point, does it even matter? The only good news is they play the Lions.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I was like, it was between him or Big Ben, and we talked about Nagy a little earlier, so I just had to go with Big Ben there. But you're right. To me, that was the 2 most obvious ones, and I still don't get it. And watch out, because we don't know who's going to start a quarterback for the Bears, so we don't know what that game plan will be this week. Woo! I can't wait to see that one. Woo! All right. Now, this second week in a row, I'm going to do this. Second week in a row. I can't even believe I'm doing this. I'm going Patrick Mahomes again. I am. Hey, he's still awesome. I know that. I want to go Mahomes and Hill a little bit, but I'm going to go with Mahomes because he was the jump off, and I expect more of him. I know he's the man. I'm going to still call him the best player in football. But it's not by the margin it was last year. Josh Allen is breathing down his neck, 100%, and some other players are too. But, hey, your team's not – you come off a bad loss last week where you didn't do well, and you made a stupid mistake at the end of the football game. You throw a no-look, the guy's going to score a touchdown if you just look at him throwing his chest. If he doesn't score a touchdown, he's getting down to the 1-yard line. The interception at the end of the game. Yeah, Travis Kelce stopped a little bit just as he was getting ready to throw the ball, but still, it's 24-24. You just don't throw that ball up there. And, of course, that Tyreek Hill fumbling. I mean, the Stars, they're letting themselves down in Kansas City. That's all I can really say.
They've lost their mystique. They've lost their
100%.
mystique. And they need to get it back. They need to bottom out and get a chip on their shoulder and say, nobody respects us, and everybody's overlooking us, and then they can build it back up. But their mystique is gone.
Right.
They need to find a way to get it back. I got to go Jalen Hurts. I didn't make him number 1, even though he had that abysmal game last night, because of the quote about flushing it. And we didn't play it earlier, but he said it, so it's fair for me to repeat it. You take a deuce, you don't sit there and look at it. You flush it and move on. We're going to flush it and move on. That's the best advice I can give to Jalen Hurts. Well done. We appreciate the quote, but he does have to move on, or the Eagles will move on.
Yeah.
Round 3.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there, and they definitely need some better play at that position. All right. Woo, all right. I'm gonna go with the back judge in the Ravens Detroit Lions game. I am. I can't. I mean, to me, that watching it live, I think we were very kind at NBC on Football Night in America and saying it was 1.57 seconds. I mean, I think it was closer to 2 seconds for sure. I mean, and yeah, I know there's a little leeway, but that was watching it live. 0-0 set hut. And that was egregiously missed. So that's one that I'm going to throw in that back judge. I don't know his name offhand, but back judge in that game.
That same thing happened to the Ravens in the 2008 playoffs against your Tennessee Titans.
I know.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Same damn thing. And same explanation. Terry McCauley was the referee of the game. Almost word for word, same explanation. It's not good enough. They need to come up with a better way, even if it's a giant shot clock that goes off like in basketball, and we know when it hits zero, although there could be some unintended consequences of that. They need to do better, bottom line. Last one for me, NFL, league office, 345 Park Avenue. The issues of transparency, the officiating errors, do better. Get Dean Blandino back. Get Mike Pereira back. Pay the money. Quit being so damn cheap. $270 million this year in free money from gambling on top of everything else. Quit being cheap. Have transparency for your own good and for the good of the game. I'm not saying this because it's anti-NFL. This is pro-NFL. There are serious issues at play here. Gambling requires greater transparency when it comes to these officiating errors so people understand what's going on and they don't think the games are rigged, because they're not, but people think they are.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.